Hey
Hey
everybody,
everybody,
this is GRWC Rekindling
Rekindling
the
the
Fire
Fire Marriage
Marriage
Ministry.
Ministry. Yeah, I'm your host, Pastor Lamar Jones, and my wife.
Uh, Minister Jessica Jones.
And today we are talking about dating
Dating and
and marriage.
marriage.
Yes,
Mhm.
dating and marriage. It is very important that you date your boo.
Yes.
Um, that's also talking about doing the same thing to get her, the things, same thing she had got me. How did you get me? If you wanna be so bold to talk about it,
How I get you?
yeah, you how you gonna got me? Is it for you cooking? What was it?
Hmm. I think I reached out to you first.
Well, that was during the part of the internet. I'm talking about when we
When we
finally
finally met.
met. Hmm.
I think the cooking part, the
Oh
being
yeah.
prepared part.
Yeah, she well, in our first beginning of dating, she had extra sausages, extra bacon, extra orange juice, knowing she didn't have those things in our house just if it was her because she was living on her own, and so she had that extra. And I was like, yeah, what was that for? For me or just in case?
Just in case, just being prepared.
Uh
Like you never know.
hmm She had that sound like other things, but we did date for a little while, and then eventually we said I did eventually.
Yeah, we dated for about 10 months. Yeah.
And so dating is a period of getting to know each other again. You
Mm-hmm.
know, there's so much hustle and bustle. You got the kids, you got the bills, you got the clean up, the tidy up the house. Sometimes sitting down at the table is just getting to talk without being what you saying disrupted
Mm-hmm.
at in all costs. What
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, it's definitely important to date. Like to join a marriage because things change. That's like while you're married, like your interests change, your hobbies change, the taste of
Mm-hmm.
food change. So that's important to either to even to keep your spouse uh uh interests like as well because
Yeah,
sometimes we as women like have children, so our
yeah,
bodies change. So our body change. Like we might get sick and things like that. So things change up within us. So we have to keep that interest, keep that spark going. Like it's like even when we do go out, like we gotta find that outfit that our spouse might like to make them want to just look at us, just glue
yeah.
their eyes just to us. Just to have that time just with you and him, without the kids, grandkids, just make time. I mean, that's so important just to make time just for both of you.
And also, I think it does make you, uh, go past that period. Really, how are you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're sitting at you're going past each other while you're from work, and then you come home. Yeah, you might ask those questions at home, but it doesn't be, you don't have time to elaborate,
Right.
to actually pour out.
Mm-hmm.
So, dating is like that portion of your marriage, just to get it all out, to take your time. You're not rushed. You have to date and do those things. So it's about doing this,
Keeping the flavor.
keeping the flavor,
Mm-hmm.
flirting.
Yes.
When y'all first met each other, when y'all looked in those googly eyes, it was like. So back to to flirting with your spouse, where when there wasn't any kids, when there wasn't nobody around, and it's just you and her, and you just in there, just like, remember that day.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
constantly do this one
I know
thing.
everything.
Yeah, we constantly do this one thing, and he'd be like, kiss it, and he'd be like, and he'd be like, what? That's how I met you. You'd be like, oh my god, that ain't how you met me. How you met me, and tell the truth. And you're like, it'll never be the truth, but I just, just something we do just to to go back to memory lane. Touch. That, like I said before, I'm touching.
You like to touch. I like to touch in words. I like to talk to them.
Yeah, she's more verbal. She like to say that. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Let's do this. All right. Another about dating is
dating provide new like experiences.
Now, for me, she can go to Applebee's and swear she don't love it.
It's convenient. It's around the corner.
No, ask me what I want to. I like to go to different places, explore different menus, doing different things. Yeah. Dating, do some dating that provides new experiences. Something y'all two can share, not just giving it to that person and the other.
Right. Yeah, he likes to go to new a restaurant to try out. That's not a franchise restaurant.
Yes, something different off the wall, and then if it's too good, we might go back. But provide some new experiences for you and me. So another conversation. You want to go to that what you call? You be like, what's that? What you call? That place? That hole in the wall, whatever. Yes, doing something just to reestablish our relationship. Just get out something different.
It don't have to be like that expensive, It could be just something that you both like to do.
Exactly, and that comes to the next one: dating and have fun. So, what was that, Minister Reagan? What was it?
Yes.
When we first got married, I think it was the first or second year, she gave us a challenge. She said, and did $10. I don't know if you could do that now because it's inflation now. That $10, that's for me. I don't know what you gonna do with it. But $10 and go on a date with your spouse. And we did. I think where would we go?
But at first it was hard. We were trying to think, what can we do?
Yeah.
For $10. Yeah. Because usually we spend more than $10.
Yeah, that ain't even almost not even the appetizer.
Right. Not appetizer, the tip, or not really.
Not even the tip.
No.
So what did we do?
I think we went to McDonald's.
Yeah. And we was able to get a meal at McDonald's. Yep. But it doesn't always have to be about money. No. I remember we used to have a pull-out sofa. So we pulled out the pull-out sofa and got our blankets and everything. We were right in front of the TV, had our snacks, and we watched TV. Have a picnic. Some things are just don't have to be about spending money, because I understand everyone has a different budget.
Yes, definitely. You can also have your a picnic, like your a living room, have some candles out, have your wine glasses, get your little Popeye chicken and put it in your little picnic basket and make some potato salad.
Yeah.
Have some fruit. You spouse a piece of fruit, and have some soft jazz music playing, or your favorite music.
Got the Bandrosas and everything.
Yeah, but please don't put no Kirk Franklin on there. You try to make the moment. You try to make the movie. Jesus. You both
no, she didn't.
So we need some. We need some Kim, some Luther Vandross.
Usher, something. Put some
Brenda Fire.
Put some loving in it.
Yeah, something.
Make some loving in it. The Lord already blessed it.
Yeah. But just have fun with your spouse, definitely.
There's something also that you'll find in about dating. Sometimes dating with other couples, especially the ones that are geared in the same mindset of you. That's very, very important. Y'all getting together, y'all going out, just
to eat a dinner or for a show. whatever it is that you like to do.
Yeah, it just breaks up the you and her, or you and him, and just build a community around you, because it's already hard enough just to be, just us as a couple. But, we can also be that beacon of light to show other couples, hey, marriage is not just y'all two. Y'all can have fun,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And then sometimes y'all might talk about different like like this conflict as well, like that
Yeah.
happen right in the marriage, or something that you both are like you're struggling with, and you guys get to feed off of just each other, and that conversation will just stay there, because sometimes we need that, like the right in the marriage,
And I didn't mention also games. I didn't add that in there
Oh yeah,
too.
games are fun.
Yeah.
Like he always thinks that he wins all the games.
I'm the Uno King. That's all. That's
She
plain and
loves playing
simple.
games. Like he is not friendly when it comes to the games. But
What
we do play games.
you don't play the game to lose. That doesn't
He
be.
will not give you no grace, no mercy. It's it is what it is.
Listen, the grace was when it was in my hand. When I had those cards, that's when I played it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely play some games. Uno's cards, Trouble, Bikino.
And then I wanted to go back to keeping the flavor.
Okay.
So what's ladies, when we get to the right after the marriage, we go to our like the honeymoon destination, wherever that may be. So the honeymoon lasts for a period of time. Then life happens.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go back to the honeymoon, like during the marriage. We have to put our little sexies on, and our little nightgown all the time, the bed, put our little stuff on, put our little smell good, our little heels, whatever. I don't like heels, but I wear them from home. I don't like heels. I'm not a heel person. I like to be comfortable, But we have to keep that spice.
It ain't gonna look right. Just some sweatpants. What you think, baby?
I am already. I'm sweatpants. I'm comfortable. That's me. But for him, I'll dress up.
I think that come here will be like so different. Come.
Yeah, like that's really important. I think that's what happens sometimes. We have the children, the grandchildren, that intimacy like falls off sometimes. So we have to go back to keep just to keeping that flavor. You ain't gotta plan it. Just an unexpected moment.
Yeah.
You come home, you got your little sexies on, and like you're right. Got your little candles ready, your mood's ready. Just have fun with your spouse, just like you did during those first few months or first years of his marriage.
You do that little movie with the trench coats and just nothing under, just making sure nobody home though. Kids don't get a get the like look, yes. Like Lord, help our child. Gotta lay hands.
Oh Lord. Shower, whatever it is the show like to do. Just keep the flavor.
No. Definitely in a marriage. Vacations. Oh goodness. Vacations. Y'all need to get away from a getaway. Sometimes it's nice being in a house and everything, but it doesn't beat getting away and going to a different atmosphere.
Definitely. So we make time just for like a getaway. Like just a 2-night, 3-night, sometimes we work, so you don't have a time always do a whole week getaway yet until you're fortunate to be able to not work to retire. But I think it's nice to try, during out the year a couple of times for like a 2 or 3 night getaway. Did you and your spouse? It don't have to be so far away.
Yeah,
budget friendly.
Because some couples didn't really get a chance because of budgeting to go on their honeymoon. Mm-hmm. So vacations are very, very important to, just it's like a resinking moment, getting out in the wild, just to not letting your hair down, not worry about what bills is going on, the school and all that. It just, it's time to live. Mm-hmm. That's what vacation, away.
Yeah, it's also a time for y'all like just to talk, because sometimes, kids are home, grandkids, whatever, we like you do church, like church stuff you have to do. So
Mhm.
it's just nice. It's a moment of just turn the phone off, put it on mute, and just you and your spouse just having that time just to talk, to cuddle, to walk the beach or whatever it is that you guys enjoy doing just together. That vacation time just brings you back just as one. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And you get to learn more about just that person.
That's right. Our scriptures it does says when a man leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they shall become one flesh.
Mhm.
Get back to that oneness with your spouse. Get back to you and her. Before all the distractions, before all the work and the change of jobs, the benefits, all that. Get back to your first love. Well, second love. My first love is God, but my second love, this my love right here.
Really.
Uh-huh. Just see that flirt. You see what's going on right there. See. I don't know what's going to happen later, but thank God. Yes. And also, we got to worry about this is a major thing. What can happen if you don't date each other? You ever got on a bus and you don't know nobody. You sit there and look quiet. That can actually happen in a marriage. Like you're in a marriage, but also in there with a stranger.
Mhm.
You do not want to be in there, and just seem like y'all just existing. Yeah, y'all married to each other for a reason. And I always say this that we are two people trying to become one flesh. We go all we going seem like the world and the devil's trying to split us up, but we are always. No matter something happened to her, something happened to me, I got her back and she got my back. We have to learn to not only just love each other but date each other. Don't let that silence reign over y'all relationship.
Mhm.
You think?
And that also can help y'all become more like more like a roommates. While in college, I had a roommate. That can happen during like the marriage if you don't date each other, if you don't take those dates, with one another, make time for each other.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to become, and like you don't want that to happen.
Yes, it's like it's like maintenance,
Mhm.
Like I'll take this like sometime when y'all may have argued about something, whatever. Don't take that as a problem. Like, is y'all done with it? It's a It's like y'all maintenance and y'all trying to come, trying to fix it together,
Mhm.
and things we're gonna rise. Sometimes you come take advantage of me, and I might take advantage of her, but yet dating is from. That's why we have to go put it to our first point, getting to know each other
Each other.
again, over and over. We forever evolving. I'm not 40 something, and she's never going to get into her 40s, and she's not going to like the same things next year. But as she's living and she's growing, I learn to live and grow with you.
Right. So that's why it's so important, so just to make those date nights, to make that time just for your spouse, you know, um, like you want to keep that flavor,
Mm-hmm.
like just living in marriage. Even you have to, put it right in your phone, like this calendar, like the one a month, that we gotta go out somewhere, a concert or out to dinner or something, because life gets busy. Life be life sometimes. So,
Yeah.
so we have this tablets now, the iPads, we have the phones. You can put it right in your phone. Okay, so we have the date today. Let me put like date in here, and then you can give right to your spouse because they work and stuff too, and then y'all just plan another date night. This way, y'all can just keep that going. Keep that going.
Because remember, guys, your marriage is an investment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, which means it's forever, forever building, and that way, and you don't want that to fizzle. You don't want it to die because there's going to be so many issues. Like 2020, there was COVID.
Yes.
There's I mean, you don't know how life going what life's going to throw at you, and this is important. And also we mentioned in another podcast about your kids seeing this.
Yes.
You know, seeing y'all flirting, seeing y'all having fun, seeing y'all taking time out your busy schedule for one another. You know, you be like, your kids be like, well, that's what you do.
That's what mom and dad did.
Yeah, that's how you do love. So you be the living example. You know, God was our example that he loved us. You know, he gave me a wife and to love, to cherish, and I am vice versa. So you know, definitely love your spouse.
Then like strong um uh, uh I, I mean, this marriage is built strong like the churches as well. So we need the strong marriages to
Yes,
keep our churches
yes.
together.
That's a good topic. So date your spouse. Make sure you date them, and please don't forget. Join us on our YouTube and subscribe on our page. You know, Couples Channel 5812, and email us. Or you can email us. We're definitely going to respond, comments, or what have you at the Couples Channel 5812 at gmail.com, or on our Facebook page, GRWC Killing the Marriage Ministry. So, Fire Ministry. So, definitely join us, love on us, share with your couple friends. You know, this only grows by the support of other couples. I mean, we are strong if we're united.
Yes. Amen.
And divided, we fall.
Yes, and just don't forget to date your spouse. You know, make that time. Just get that wine glass out and date your spouse and have fun.
And the disclaimer: this is what? What is this? What is this?
Oh, it's PG.
What is the thing?
What's it called?
What's the Crystal Light?
Crystal Light. So, Apostle, please don't be calling.
I know they don't call us about.
Yeah,
just some Crystal Light and some water.
Mm-hmm.
It just it's a date.
Yes, it is.
All right, we love y'all, and hope to see y'all on next Sunday. Again, love y'all.